Hey, this is Enlightenment 444 for Friday's Love and Relationship reading. Thank you for joining me. I wanted to say something really quickly. I want you to see this. It says, you are magic, own that shit. Well, I know I'm magic and I own that shit, but you're magic too. So, own it. Own it and enjoy it. I just want you to know that you're magic too. Anyway, today we're going to use the Crow Tarot. It's by M.J. Cullinane, I think is how it's pronounced. And she's come out with the Urban Crow Oracle deck that I'm going to be unboxing so that I can use it with this Oracle deck. And I've got some exciting unboxings to do. I'm really excited about it. Anyway, these are pre-shuffled. They're really nice, and I think that the colors are great. So they're pre-shuffled. I've shuffled them quite a bit. And if you give me just a minute, I need to just kind of say a prayer to Spirit, and we'll get ready. Now, excuse me there. The thing with this is, I've got dogs and cats and people coming in and out tonight for some reason. I'm doing this at nighttime, almost early Friday morning, because I like to put it out by midnight on Friday morning. So I'm going to cut these cards and we're going to get started. So this is love and relationship for the collective. Whatever resonates for you, take that and go with it. If it doesn't resonate, then let it go. If parts of it do, great. If parts of it don't, that's fine too. It's just what resonates for you. That's what matters. Okay, let me see what kind of story we've got going on here. I'll do what I normally do. I'll tell you what I've got here and what I see, and then I'll let Spirit put it together. We've got the Nine of Pentacles here. And they're feeling pretty good about themselves. The dog's not attacking the crow. Things are going pretty well. So, home life, business, things like that seem to be going, money-wise, it seems to be going pretty well. Okay? Then we come over here to the Knight of Wands. Wands is about action and getting things done, you know. And as you can see, the horse is just really just like flying along with that crow. The crow is going as fast as it can. The horse is going fast, and here's the wand. And that tells me that something in the home life seems to be going well, but it's just going too fast. You need to slow down, because when you go this fast and you see all these mountains up here, I mean, this horse is jumping off of mountains, rocks, and there are rocks falling up here. The crow is trying to get out of the way, the horse is trying to get out of the way, there's the rod, and things are just really, they're not going real well. I mean, it's just going too fast. So maybe you're in a relationship that seems like it's really good, and that's what it feels like to me, but that it's going too fast, and you're saying, you know, I need to slow down. Maybe he's with this butterfly up here, and the sun's shining, and all the flowers, and there are lotuses, and maybe he's asked you to move in, or something like that, even get married, and it seems so stable, but it's just too darn fast. And so you say, slow down, it's going too fast. And what happens? The Five of Pentacles come up. And if you'll notice, the crows are just forlorn here. The Five of Pentacles are caught up in a tree. There are crows up in the tree trying to figure out what to do with them. And crows over here trying to figure out what to do with them. And these crows down here are just walking away. I mean, it's like, I don't know what to do. They're absolutely lost. And so going too fast, and I think you're feeling lost and not really knowing what to do. And then in comes the Emperor, who knows everything. He knows how to take care of things, and he knows how to make things work. And I think this is your guy or your girl who's trying to make things happen. And you're the one who's saying, slow down, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. Slow down, I'm scared. But he's saying, I know what I'm doing, or she's saying, I know what I'm doing, sweetheart. This is the right move to make. And because he's so sure, even though you feel really bad about it, you begin to trust him. I'm going to pull a clarifier there. Well, this just goes to show it's the King of Pentacles. He's the head guy of all these pentacles here. All these pentacles here. And he's coming out saying, house is going to be okay. Your home is going to be okay. Stand by the Emperor. Just hang on to him, because it's going to be okay. Now, my favorite deck of oracles, LW. And thank you, my French dear friend, William, for telling this Southern girl how to pronounce a French name, because I had no clue. These are all feminine, but they're not all feminine energy. These are all women, but they're not all female energy. So this is just a deck that I love. I love the colors of them, and I love what they say, and they always seem to ring true. So I'm going to ask, please let us know what this person needs to know to help them get through this feeling rushed and scared feeling that they're having. I mean, it all points to everything's fine, but they're still feeling scared and rushed. So what should they hear? What is it that they need to know? No. That one right there. Spirit tells me which one to pick. She who surrenders. And she's kind of felt chained up and in some kind of bondage here. She's rushing away from it and feeling scared, and she's feeling despondent, but it's time for her to release that, or for him to release that. You know, it doesn't matter if it's female or male. It's time for them to release that. Let go of that fear that it's all going to work out in the end. The Emperor and the King of Pentacles is telling us it's all going to work out in the end. Now, I'm going to use this deck right here that for some reason keeps coming up to me today. It's called The Spirit of the Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. And I want to see what the spirit animals are saying. What are the spirit animals saying to our collective? To that, they don't want to come apart. To that one person that needs to hear this. What are the animals saying? These are spirit animals. What do they need to know? As a collective, what do they need to know? Okay, I gotta... Okay. It's the cow spirit. Miracles are endless. Your fella or your gal is a miracle. And don't shy away from it. Accept it as exactly what it is. A miracle in your life. And you've got this. Now I'm going to do something a little bit differently than I normally do. I'm going to throw some charms, see what the charms have to say. And I never know what I'm going to pick up. Just reach in the bag and see what comes out. And what it means on how they fall. I don't want to get a whole lot because then it okay. Let's start right here where it all fell. You see that? I got this last week too, and I have not, through all the readings I've done this week, I have not pulled this guy since last week. But it's the frog with the crown on his head. The prince just needs to be kissed, or the princess just needs to be kissed to not be a frog anymore. And you got this, you got this golden guy, or you've got this golden girl, and you need to hang on to that. Guys, I have to stop for a minute. I pulled 2 cards, and I cannot not do it. The turkey spirit. It says, give with gratitude and grace. That just fits in with all of this. You over here, I think you need to accept with gratitude and grace what he is giving you. He's got an offer for you. So anyway, she's got an offer. I just use he as because I don't know why. But I should say they or something, but I'm saying he, she, intertwined, they, whatever. You've got a lot of things going on in your mind. See all the gears? But the key is there to unlock all that's going on in your mind, all that fear that's going on in your mind. Here's the key to unlock it. And it shows closely all the gears. And that's in your head. Sweetie, just let it go and unlock it and go on with it. There's something that's saying you need to look in the mirror. Because there's something in the mirror that maybe you're not seeing as closely as, or maybe you're not admitting as much as you don't want to admit. It's time to look in the mirror and admit what you're afraid of and what you are running from and what you are so hell-bent on running from. Now, a couple of things happened here. We got another mirror, which I've never had this happen either. So that says to me that you really are not looking at this. You're making excuses for this relationship going any further. You're making excuses because you're scared. Look in the mirror, really deeply search in the mirror and find out within your heart, within your mind, what it is that you're so afraid of, and then unlock it. on a different aspect, this came up over here, on a different aspect, you have got a spiritual growth coming that you've neglected. I think through the relationship, you've gotten a little bit too involved in the relationship, and you've neglected your spiritual life. And this is saying it's time to get back into your spiritual life. I wish that ring wouldn't. It's going to show on it regardless, because I really wanted you to see how pretty this is. But it's time to quit neglecting it and take it back. And I think that in itself is going to help you through all of this. And the last thing is, another key with another mirror. So, oh my goodness gracious, I've never had a reading like this. It is so plain to me. You just really need to figure out what's going on with you that's keeping you running so hard and keeping you so afraid when there is so much goodness here. And guys, if this is for you, it's hard as a man to take a good look at yourself. I mean, you know, men are taught, men don't cry, men don't this, and men don't that, and that's just not so. Real men do, and they look at themselves in the mirror and recognize where they've gone wrong and where they can go right. And you've got the key to do it with. So you got two keys. Oh, and I forgot about this one. Off to itself, near the, let me see if I can do this like this. Near the very end, see all those little crazy colored beads in there? This is a party. So, let's see a marriage after all this. A party going on. And or moving in together, but I'm thinking marriage. So do whatever you need to do to get yourself collected. Get over the fear. Quit running. And understand that this human being is doing everything within their power to make your life special and joyous. And quit making excuses. You're making excuses. Quit. Because there's a lot of happiness if you'll just let it go. Look at yourself in the mirror. Explain to yourself what it is you're so darn frightened about. And walk past it, walk through it. See, look at the horse. He's running straight for. He's running straight for that heartache. Just as fast as he can run. It's like he's running away from all this goodness. And that horse, or that he or she, running straight for all this chaos, this fear. So, really and truly, if you're not careful, You're going to let the good guy go, or the good girl go. If you allow fear to interfere with your life that deeply, you're going to let them go. Right now, I mean, look at them both. They're comfortable right where they're sitting. Don't let them fly away. Just whatever you do, get yourself together. Think about what you're doing. Think about the excuses you're making. And give love a chance. Okay, guys. That's what I've got for you tonight. My little clicker's not working, so I'm going to have to reach up and turn off the camera. Thank you for joining me. I hope this reached somebody that really needed it. It spoke to me, and I hope it speaks to you as well. Join me for the unboxings that I've got coming up, because I've got some really great cards that I'm going to unbox, and I'm really excited about that. And please, join me for next week's Friday reading, and comment and tell me what you think. Please like and subscribe, of course, and please comment and tell me if this resonated with you. If it didn't, just let me know how you feel about this, because it's a real strong reading to me, and the charms have said it. So be blessed and love life. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day or evening or whatever time it is where you're watching this. Okay, bye-bye.